Royal fans have likened Princess Charlotte to Princess Anne after the adorable 7-year-old was spotted reminding her brother Prince George what to do during a key moment of the Queen's funeral service. As Her Majesty's coffin was passing through Wellington Arch on the state gun carriage, the third in line to the throne was seen speaking to the Prince and Princess of Wales' firstborn, who leaned closer to listen to her. Lip readers believe Charlotte told George, "Once they go to the car, you need to bow." The princess's understanding of the royal protocol and her support for her eldest brother and future king struck a chord with royal fans, who saw a parallel with Princess Anne and King Charles. Taking to Twitter, social media user @RoyalInstablog wrote, "Princess Charlotte and Prince George are definitely the King Charles and Princess Anne of their generation. Glad Prince George has Princess Charlotte by his side." Princess Charlotte has been likened to Princess Anne by royal fans for her bond with her brother. Image, Getty. Princess Charlotte seemed to remind Prince George to bow in front of the Queen's coffin. Image, BBC. Similarly, @Jlair1606 tweeted, "Princess Charlotte is giving me Princess Anne vibes, being such a strong and loyal support. I feel like they'll always be able to count on each other." This sentiment was echoed by Donna Costellas, who wrote, "Makes me think of King Charles and Princess Anne when I see these two. I think Princess Charlotte is going to be a great asset to the monarchy." Read more. Queen is buried alongside Prince Philip in intimate family funeral. Princess Anne looking at her brother King Charles ahead of the beginning of the funeral. Image, Getty. @IdishT1 called the 7-year-old a mini Princess Anne, saying, "Side note, I think Princess Charlotte is a mini Princess Anne. Amazing recall for protocol at a very young age. I think she guides George as Anne guided Charles." Finally, Twitter user Kelly Brogan added, "This is so cute. Prince George and Princess Charlotte remind me of the relationship between King Charles III and Princess Anne, the younger sister looking out for her older brother and helping him any way she can." Don't miss Charlotte shares sweet glance with Uncle Harry, pics Harry puffs out cheeks after draining day for royals, video Queen spent final days with favourite courtier Tal Paul, Insight. King Charles and Princess Anne pictured together on Monday. Image, Getty. Princess Charlotte and Prince George were the youngest royals in attendance at the Queen's funeral. Image, Getty. Earlier this year, Charlotte had already shown a keen attention to detail and her willingness to support her brother. While the children and other senior royals stood on the balcony of Buckingham Palace during the long bank holiday weekend celebrating the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, Charlotte was spotted nudging Prince George's arm. The child appeared to have noticed that, while God Save the Queen was being played, George had placed one of his hand on the balcony ledge, and urged him to fix his posture. Shortly after, the second in line to the throne corrected himself, standing up straight with his arms by his sides. Princess Charlotte's life in pictures. Image, Express. As noted by royal fans, Princess Anne and King Charles created a close bond over the past decades, working together to support the late Queen and the firm. During Her Majesty's state funeral on Monday, the Princess Royal was caught glancing at her brother with a worried expression as he looked visibly moved before entering Westminster Abbey. After his accession to the throne on September 8, Charles has been tipped to continue to count on the work and support provided by Anne. Princess Charlotte and Prince George being driven in central London on Monday. Image, Getty. Despite it has been rumoured for years the new king plans a streamlined and more agile monarchy, the Princess Royal is unlikely to be axed as a working royal. A source close to the sovereign told Vanity Fair last week, he knows he has a loyal and faithful ally in the Princess Royal. She is committed to supporting the crown and devoting herself to the work of the monarchy. Charles absolutely plans to include her in his new streamlined monarchy.